Well, when you talk about the children, it makes me laugh a lot because I look at Western kids and the shit they get away with, and I think I've never seen that over here.
Yeah,
like, you think you're gonna scream at your parents? They're gonna kick the fuck out of you.
No, these kids are happy too, man.
Of course they are, but they're disciplined, which gives them a foundation for life anyway. I mean, I was hit when I fucked up as a kid. And my kid's gonna get hit when he fucks up, and I'm not gonna sit there and say anything else. I'm gonna say it. It's true. If I sat and told my dad to fuck off, I got a whooping. That's how I was raised. You know, it was his house. If I didn't like it, get the fuck out. You know, and my kids can be raised exactly the same. But we have all these new age experiments. I think what a lot of this stuff comes down to is it's just new age talk, which hasn't been tried and tested. I was talking with a girl once, and I was saying about how I got hit, and I'm gonna hit my kid if he fucks up. I'm not saying I'm gonna abuse my kid. I'm not saying I'm gonna beat my kid up. I'm saying if they make a mistake, they're gonna get slapped. And she goes, "You can't do that. That's bad for them. It hurts their development." And I said, since the dawn of human time, since humans existed, kids got hit when they made mistakes. Since the dawn of human time, we still managed to go from a small tribe to populate the entire earth. We still went to the moon. We still put the Panama Canal. We built cities, built the pyramids. We did all these amazing things with kids getting hit.
Built America.
We built America. And you're saying that it's bad for development. Well, look at all the things we've achieved. And now you're coming along saying we must stop immediately. And you don't know the future. All I know is a past where kids had discipline and things were fine. So now you're going to come along and say...
People were chopping their dicks off, all this tranny shit. Like,
and now look what's happened. And then, and none of this, all this is new age garbage. And a lot of it is just down to a complete lack of discipline.
Garbage.
But it is. When you remove discipline from a child's life, then they lack the ability to be disciplined on
Especially
themselves.
Especially boys, right? I mean, boys and girls are different, obviously, and the boys without that, they become little pussy, you know, sold by bitches and shit.
Well, this is the thing. Life is difficult. Rocky has the best quote on it. I can't remember exactly, but nothing's going to beat you up as hard as life. This is it. Life is difficult. Everyone has bad news all the time. People come to me and they think, oh yeah, you got this great life. Bro, I'll tell you something. This is God's honest truth story. I bought 30 grand of a shit coin about 2 years ago, and it got hacked a year and a half ago. I didn't give a fuck.
I read the same too.
On the way to Poland, that checks was $676,000.
Damn.
And so shit happens to people.
Did you say it was shitcoin? You mean Bitcoin?
No, it was some little tiny coin, some project.
What the fuck?
Some shit coin, like a shitty Bitcoin. But shit, the things happen to people, and things are going to happen to everyone. And even if you live the perfect life, you're still going to have bad experiences because everything's relative. So small things can be big, and you have to learn to get on with it and be disciplined. And if you don't have a disciplined upbringing, you don't learn to go through hard times, you're just going to end up one of those people who just is a complete feather in the wind. You just succumb to your emotions, and that makes you either a pussy, or as a man, also makes you dangerous. These people, these serial killers and these school shooters and all these things, these are people who just give in on their emotions instantly. These are people with no self-control.
They never had fathers around.
They never had fathers around.
99% of them in America, they're from a single mother kind of type home or some shit, no father around.
And they never had anyone sit and say to them, I don't care how you feel, you're not allowed to act that way. And that's it. So when they feel a certain way, they think, well, I'm gonna act this way then. And that's what's dangerous. And then when people talk about toxic masculinity and all this garbage and we need to make men more feminine, that's not gonna make men, it's not going to make the world safer. Having a whole bunch of men who give into their emotions instantly is going to create more monsters. A bunch of babies and a bunch of monsters.
We can make someone confused and fucked up and all kinds of stuff,
The reality of masculinity is controlling your emotions. This is the reality of being a man. They try and say that men should give in and it's okay to cry. I'm not saying you can never cry if something bad doesn't happen to you. I'm saying that the tenets of masculinity since the dawn of time have been, I was afraid, but I did it anyway. This is the tenets of masculinity. Courage. That's what courage is. I was afraid to storm the beaches of Normandy, but I did it anyway. I was afraid to stay on the Titanic, but I did it anyway. This is the whole tenets of masculinity, and now they're saying, oh, if you're afraid, just act afraid, be a pussy.